Hello and welcome to Creating Cards with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to make two different cards using this layout. We'll be using the Garden Meadow. This is an online exclusive only stamp set. And then also the new Grateful Blessings from the new annual catalog. So this is our layout we're going to be doing today. We need a half a sheet of cardstock, so that's our 8.5 by 5.5. And then I have a 4 by 5.25 piece here, this white, and this is partially embossed. And then I will use ribbon to kind of cover up that little break. And then we have a 4.25 by 2 3/4. And then down we have a 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And then our main piece, which we'll stamp on, is 3.5 by 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So our first card will be using the Garden Meadow. And I will bring in my die cutting machine, show you how we partially emboss. So this is the Fun Patterns embossing folder. Now this is a set of 2 that comes in the catalog. And then I have a piece of the gray granite. So this is our 4 by 5.25. And then I will take this, so I line it up evenly. I will put it on this line right here. Okay. And I'll just line that up. Now, normally we put in our embossing folders right here at the hinge. But since this hangs out a little bit, we're going to just lay it down like that. And it's fine. It's not going to hurt your embossing folder at all. Okay, and then we'll run that through. And then that's what we have. Okay, so then I will take, this is our ribbon. Now this is in the annual catalog. This is the new basic beige. And I'm going to wrap that around. So I'll just cut a little piece here. And I'll wrap it around to the back side. Covering up that little crease right there. Okay, so I just need a little piece of tape, oops, to tack it down. And again, I'm just following that line right there. Okay, looks good. And then for this card, we have a piece of the white. So this is our 8.5 by 5.5. And I've scored that in the middle, 4 1/4. All right, so we can go ahead and lay down this base. I put a little bit on this ribbon just to make sure it doesn't get loose. And then we'll put this down. Okay. All right, so there we go. That's the base of our card right there. Okay. So then I have my white piece here. So this is the 2 by 3.5. And I've brought in the wheelbarrow. And I have my memento for my blend to color this. Okay, so we'll ink that up. And we'll stamp it down. There we go. There's our image. Beautiful. All right, so then I have my Stampin' Blends. I have the light and dark Smoky Slate. I have the light Bubble Bath, the dark Highland Heather, and the light Granny Apple Green. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and color in my wheelbarrow. I'm gonna do the little handles here. And then there's this little top of the wheelbarrow. And I'll color in. And then I'll also do the wheel. This is the dark Smoky Slate. Okay, and then I'll take the light and fill in the rest. Nothing extravagant, just easy peasy. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to take, let's see, the Granny Apple Green, and we'll fill in that foliage. A lot of times I'll take the two different shades of the blend that I'm using to just give variations in the leaves. Today I'm just going to be quick and just do it in the light. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Bubble Bath for the little flowers. And then the Highland Heather. These I kind of scribble. These kind of remind me of maybe lavender. I just scribble those in. And then there's some little holes in here, and I just fill that in with my Highland Heather. Just so there's not really any white space in there. Okay, and that's it. Easy. Then there's this little tiny grounding piece. And I'm going to take my Smoky Slate. And I'm actually going to stamp that off because I don't want it too dark. And just put it right under the wheelbarrow. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to adhere all these together. So that's the gray granite going on the Highland Heather. Okay, so the Highland Heather is my 4 1/4 by 2 3/4, and then I have the gray granite, which is the 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And then we'll put on our image. Okay, and then we're going to pop this up. Go ahead and center that. Okay, and then I have a little tiny strip here. And I have the happy birthday, my fresh freesia. Nope, I don't want fresh freesia. I want Highland Heather. Hold on. Here we go. Highland Heather. Oh, that's kind of hard to do through the camera. Try that again. Okay. And then we're going to actually just cut this. Let me see. I want that a little bit skinnier. Okay. And then we'll take our mini dimensionals, put them on the back here. And I'm going to put the birthday down first, just so I know where to center it. Birthday. And then the happy. Okay, and then for the inside, I'm just going to take a little strip of this Highland Heather. And before I put that down, I'm going to take the bubble bath and just stamp this little image here. And then I will put down this little strip. Just so we have some color on the inside. I don't really like it to be so plain. Okay. All right, and there we go. Very simple and pretty, a little subdued. Okay, and now we're going to make another card, but we're going to make it vertical using the Grateful Blessings. Okay, so for that, let's go ahead and bring in, I have Pretty Peacock as our card base. Okay, and then I have the new color Summer Splash. This is our 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to use the eyelet folder. Okay, and we're going to actually have this vertical, so I'm going to do it like this. Actually, I don't even think it matters. And just go ahead and put it in the same way. Okay, so we have our little piece here that we're going to emboss. So again, I'll just put that in. Oops. This one requires the other sandwich. Let me line that up again. There we go. Run that through. All right, so then that's our eyelet folder right there. And then we're going to take our, this is the white ribbon. Now this comes as a 2-pack, and this comes with the pretty petal pink. Okay, so we'll line this up. Again, I'm just following that line there, that little break in the cardstock. Okay, so that's what we have. So we'll go ahead and burnish our pretty peacock. And we'll go ahead and lay that down. So as you can see, I've just turned this around. So this is basically our card, but I've turned it vertical. So it's great with these different layouts. You can just have fun with them, but it really gives you a starting point for your creativity. I mean, a lot of times I'll go through maybe my stash of these layouts, and then I'll be like, oh, this will be perfect for the Grateful Blessings stamp set. So it really is a great starting point. All right, so then this was for my inside, just a piece of basic white. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. So I have boxes of these layouts that just help me get going. All right, so we have Pretty Peacock, and we have the Crumb Cake. And you could, mess with these measurements if you wanted this Pretty Peacock a little bit smaller. I mean, go for it. That's why we just have fun with our products and just make it our own. Okay, so then I have this image here, and I'm gonna do the outline of it in Pretty Peacock, but I want a light Pretty Peacock. So I have a piece of scrap here, and I'm gonna stamp this off once. Just make sure that okay, and then I'm gonna do 2nd generation stamping. So I stamped off that first layer of color. Okay, so it leaves that light little outline. And then I'll take the Summer Splash for the flowers. I think I'll do that. Do that stamped off as well. So a little bit lighter. Okay, and then I'll bring back in the Pretty Peacock. And we have the sentiment, "You are loved." And we'll put that right there at the top. So pretty. Okay, so then we'll adhere this down. Oops, I got a little piece of ink right there. That's okay, I'll take care of that later. Let's see, my Stampin' Dimensionals disappeared. So there they are. So then we'll pop this piece up again. You don't have to do that either. You could just adhere that down. Okay. Maybe I'll try to take care of that right now. Let me see. I have my mono eraser here. You know what? It's okay. We're going to cover it up. Okay, so go ahead and lay that down. And I was going to use these foil gems on here. But since I made that little boo-boo there, we're going to cover that up with some of these brushed butterflies. So I'll take a nice big butterfly, put her right there. Oh, I'm just a genius. Look at that. Covered that right up. Nobody will notice. Okay, I will bring in the original card. This is the one that I did with those little foil gems. Okay. But that works too with those little butterflies. Okay. And then I also wanted to show you, I did, let's see. I used the Simply Zinnia stamp set. And I made this one. So this one used the folder, the Zinnia folder. This is an online exclusive as well. And I put that Zinnia on there on the end. And then this is Lemon Lolly. And I took this little piece here and I stamped the background in Lemon Lolly, Lemon Lime Twist, and then I used Berry Burst for the flower, and Have a Lovely Day. And then I put that on the Petal Pink. Okay, so look at all these cards we have with just this one layout right there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to get out your sets and just try this different this layout here and just have fun with it. If you did enjoy this video, please give me the thumbs up or comment and subscribe to my channel for future videos. And you could also share this with a friend that you think would enjoy this layout. So I thank you again so much. I will put everything that I used today in the description below, and that'll shoot you, straight over to my shopping page, which helps support me. So thank you again and have a joyful day. Bye-bye.